guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to Thisgeorgiaclay. This week's vlog is sponsored by Desenio. So they were so gracious to collaborate with us and send me over these beautiful prints. So I was able to choose prints that I wanted for our space. And as you guys are familiar with our staircase, we have some eucalyptus prints there. And so I also got those prints from Desenio as well. I just loved how they were simple yet just very unique and something that I haven't seen on multiple other sites as well. So I really love them. For in my bedroom, I wanted some photos that were reminiscent of where we've been and where we're from. So for this photo, it reminds me of where my mom lives in California. She has from her window, from her bedroom, you can see the Mount Baldy mountains. And so for this picture, it has like the picture of the mountains in the back, and it normally has like snow on the peaks, you know, during the year, and then it doesn't have any snow towards the bottom of the peak, so that's kind of there. And then the tree there kind of reminds me of a Joshua tree in the desert where we're kind of from. So I love that photo. For the second one, it reminds me of our backyard. So in our backyard, normally like in the fall and winter time, we get like a lot of fog that rolls in, and so it like really reminds me of that scape during that time frame. So I just wanted something that was near and dear and beautiful that I can look at every time when I woke up in the morning. So again, thank you so much to Desenio for sending it over. There will be a discount code in the description box for 45% off on your prints, and just using the code Thisgeorgiaclay. So in this week's vlog is kind of pretty much low key. I just wanted to go over some updates that I have in our bedroom. So in our bedroom, we finally got our shutters in, so yay. If you guys have been watching our bedroom series, you know that at the time, like this window right here had nothing on it. It was just open, and the one on my left here had, it just had like a temporary shade that was on it. But now we finally have our shutters here. I wanted the house to be cohesive. So in the front of my home, I do have shutters, but really in actuality, you can't see the shutters when you're inside the house. So for example, when I'm in the living room, the only shutter that's visible that you can see is the one that's behind our front door. So our privacy shutter that's there. But other than that, you actually have to go into a room to know that there's shutters. So I like that idea, or I like that look of it, because that allows me to change it up and do maybe a different type of window treatment somewhere else in my home, because technically when you're standing within the floor plan, you cannot see any other shutter but the front door. So in here I decided to go with shutters, but this time I wanted to splurge a little bit and do something entirely different. So in the front of the house, in the kids' bedrooms, and they never opened them, so it kind of worked out, but they have like a fixed blind. So again, still like I have with the invisible tilt. I didn't want the rod that's usually in the middle of a shutter, and it's pretty typical of plantation shutters usually have the rod and that's how you open and close them. But for me, I wanted the invisible tilt because I just felt like it was just more seam line. It was just nicer finished look. So I have it here, but in our room, we're able to open the blinds independent of each other. So each section of the shutter can open by itself. So for example, there are 4 quads here. Let me just show you. So I can open the shutters like this. So if I just wanted this one particular quad open, I can. If I wanted to open this one together, I can as well. And then same thing for here, this one or this one. The thing that I like about this as well is that I can have just the top closed and the bottom stay open, or what I usually have it is I'll have the top open and then the bottom closed for privacy. So it's really simple. You just, with your hand, move them up, tilt them each way that you want to open or close them. And so, you know, it can filter as much light as you want. The ones that don't do that are the ones up here that are fixed within our transom. It's only either open or closed, but it's not big enough to have that separation there. So I really love them. They were a little bit of a splurge. And of course I can just open them from the middle here. So anytime that I want full access to the window, I can just open them. If I want to clean them, because our windows do open towards me, I can do that as well. But they're just nice and low key and just so beautiful. I just love them so much. And so again, if you guys are interested and are looking for window treatments in your home and you live in the North Georgia area, check out Budget Blinds Canton, Georgia. They're the ones that have been helping me out, and we go room by room and we work it out, because shutters they're an expense. They're typically a lot more expensive than a traditional like mini blind or even a faux wood blind. But I wanted to make sure that I made that investment because shutters do add value to your home as well. They are something that a lot of buyers love to see. So I wanted to make sure that I made those investments in the right areas. So in all of the bedrooms, we have the shutters. Come September, October, we're going to be working in the basement. So I have 2 windows down there and a back door. So I'm going to continue the shutters there as well. But in our family room, I've decided to go with motorized blinds, or motorized shades, not blinds, shades that I'm gonna do in there. So right now I have it open and I just have the drapes, the black drapes on the sides. So I'll insert a photo of currently what it looks like. But for privacy, I just, I like to have it open, and I like to see, we paid for what it lot. That was one thing that was important to us, and we wanted to have that greenery all year long. But at the end of the day, you still want that privacy. So when I'm walking out from my bedroom into the family room, it can get a little weird at times when I have neighbors in the backyard. So I do have one neighbor that has like a police style flashlight, and he walks his dogs in his backyard at night, and he has that, and so it shines right into my home. So I need something that provides that privacy, so that way I don't have to be bothered by that, and I don't have to have that uncomfortable conversation like, can you please not shine your flashlight in my house every night? So that's something that I decided to go ahead and put on the back of the house. So we're waiting for those to come in, and I decided on doing kind of like, well, I'll have like a valance, and then it'll have the shade that'll come through, but you won't be able to see the shade underneath the valance. But the valance is only going to be like maybe this, I would say like 2 inches wide. So it's not really going to intrude in the window space. I know that was very important to Matt, that he wanted to make sure that we don't cover any area or anything like that to obstruct our view, since we did pay a premium for our particular lab. Some other updates in our bedroom as well is that I did do a collaboration from this company called PeaceNest. They do specialize in bedding, so we were able to get our mattress pad from them. We also got some pillows from them, so I got in the down alternative pillows. I got 4 of them in king size, and I love them. Like, we've been sleeping with them for quite some time. We had bamboo pillows before, but they were like memory foam, and I like that support for my neck. And like, with anyone that knows like a memory foam pillow, like a true memory foam pillow, it's kind of stiff, so you have to get used to it before you love it. And so we've had it for quite some time, and I actually love those pillows. But it was to the point where it was older. We've had it for like, since we had our other bed, so it was time to replace them. So when I was approached by PeaceNest, it was just a great opportunity to be able to try out their products and go from there. So with our mattress, you guys know that we have a Dream Cloud mattress, and I absolutely love it. It does give me, every time I get in bed, like that hotel luxury feel. But with Matt, he doesn't like his bed too soft, so he wants something a little bit firmer. So when I put the mattress pad on there, it actually provided a little bit more firmness for him. So now he's more comfortable in the bed. So it worked out. It was a plus where I can keep my mattress, and he was able to go ahead and get a better night's sleep for his back and support like that. So until we actually have like the funds to get a true Tempur-Pedic mattress, we could do like the split king where he can have his setting and I can have mine. This is what we're going to be working with. But other than that, though, it's been a blessing. I love our room. Like, every night I try to make sure that I make the bed every night, because something about getting in just a made bed just feels so much better. I don't know, it just feels so good. Like, I love walking in here. I love to see it, and just in case I want to have like a mini photo shoot, like I need my room to be on point before I can actually come in here. And then also my mother-in-law, she comes and pops up, so I want to make sure that when she walks past our room that it's all made up. But other than that, though, like, I've been loving it. I'm still deciding, guys, like where we're gonna go on vacation. I know if you saw last week's vlog, I said I went to go to Switzerland, but I don't know, like I'm still undecided with it. I don't know. It's crazy because when you're actually, a revenue passenger and you are planning this trip, and, a lot of people save up for trips, sometimes all their lives to go on those dream vacations. But when you work for an airline and literally you can go anywhere you want at any time, it's hard to choose. So again, I just really don't know where I want to go. I'm just so undecided. I decided to take my mother-in-law. She hasn't been on a trip with us since I've been working for Delta, and in October it'll be 5 years that I've been with them. So this will be her first time actually taking a trip with us international. We've been to other places like Mexico together and stuff like that, but she hasn't been like to Europe at all. So this will be a first time for her. So I'm trying to make it as special as I possibly can. I also was thinking about going to Ireland as well. I know that's a bucket list item for her. But leave in the comments below, like places that you've been, that you enjoy, that you guys would want to. If you had anywhere in the world that you can go to, where would you go? And let me know. So leave it in the comments. So basically in our room, we're pretty much done. I know our mantle is still not actually attached to the fireplace. I still need to finish it. So like there's like one area that needs to be stained again and I haven't done it, but we've been so busy with like projects and now we have clients and stuff. So I'm blessed for that. I love working with you guys. I know I had my first virtual consultation with Pamela this weekend and she was such a blessing to speak to. So sweet. She said that we closed on her birthday, so that's a blessing, like for it to come full circle. Like that's an important day for us and it's her birthday, so we actually get to do a fireplace for her at the end of July. So that's going to be amazing. We have another client that we're working on today, starting their nursery for their baby girl that's coming, so we're doing a nursery wall for her. I have another client on the 1st that we're doing the same thing, another nursery wall. So yeah, it's coming full circle and I love it. And so if any of you guys would like to enlist our services and doing any accent walls for you guys, any fireplace builds, make sure that you email me at thisgeorgiaclay@gmail.com. So you guys can get on our schedule. We're pretty full for the month of July and even August now. So we're taking people in September. So it's been a ride. It really has. Like next month, I'm pretty glad to have some time off with my husband just to enjoy. Our kids are going to California for 2 weeks. And it's crazy because they used to go to California since we moved out of the state. Let's see, I've been away from California, I think now ever since I started working for Delta, but 1 year before that. So for the last 6 years, I have not lived in California. I've either been in Texas or I've been here in Georgia. And so our kids used to go to California for a whole month in July. But now they're older now. We have a 16, 15, and a 10-year-old. And so our 2 older ones work. So we kind of have to like work around their schedule and plan trips and stuff like that. So they're only going to California for the first 2 weeks in July. But it's the first time in the last 3 years that Matt and I have actually had time on our own. So please know that your girl is going to have that man busy as far as like we're going on dinner dates. Like, oh, it's Tuesday, we're going to dinner date. It's Wednesday, oh, we're doing this. So we have plenty of time to enjoy our room and our privacy. We can leave the door open and we don't have to worry about kids running back and forth inside. So we're gonna have some fun and then also go on vacation. So my month of July, I kind of just want to chill, but we are going to be working on projects for our clients. We just won't be doing anything on YouTube. So we're still going to be busy, but for the most part, during the week, we'll be able to have some quality time together while the kids are gone. And even when they come back, we still try to fit in those date nights and things like that because it's important in any relationship. On the 14th of July, we'll be together. We're married for 13 years. So it's a great accomplishment. I mean, we've been together for 18 years, but married for 13 next month. And I just want to enjoy him and have a good time. And we have really been nonstop on our projects. And we haven't really gotten the time to enjoy our home. Like, when I think about it, I'm like, every week we have a camera and we're showing projects and things, but we really haven't had the time to just sit, not show anyone anything and relax and actually have it look messy because most of the time it is messy. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in this week to This Georgia Clay. I know it was more so like a conversation and just, you know, sitting and talking in my room and just relaxing, but really I needed it. Like I'm exhausted and I need some time to just chill and just be me. So again, thank you so much. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and we'll see you guys when we return in August. Bye guys.